Hi everybody, it's Iana. It's day 32 at the QueerSOS vigil outside Senator Gillibrand's office. We were just talking about the climate of the movement right now and what it means to be active now. On November 2nd, we'll be starting the Civil Rights Fast, and on that day, know that when you go to vote, you're not done once you leave the voting booth. You're not done. There's more that needs to be done. Just voting is not enough. You have to get out and get in the community and fight for what you believe in. You have to hold those elected officials accountable for their actions and their non-actions. That is your job as a citizen. That is your job as a family member and a friend. That's your job as a human being to demand rights for yourself and those around you. And I hope that after November 2nd you do that. I hope that is at the essence of the fast, is to get people to get active for what they believe in. It's not only about passing American Equality, which is something we all need. We all need our full civil rights. It is about inspiring those to act. And that is my demand, is that you do so. Civil disobedience, nonviolent direct action. Just continuing on the climb of the movement, just the current frustration, not even current, but long-time frustration we felt with President Obama, Senator Harry Reid, Senator Gillibrand, holding these people accountable. This action personifies that we are going to her directly in her face every day, telling her that her inaction is wrong. And I don't think enough people are holding those in quote power, because we have the power, don't ever forget that, accountable for not doing anything, for not working on our behalf. And they need to know that. We're not going to take it anymore. And we're going to go right to your office every day. We're going to be there. We're not going to let you forget. We will not disappear. We're going to be here until you answer us. And don't just say, I'm working on it. Don't just say, I'm involved, I'm working on don't ask, don't tell, and end on right now. That's not good enough. I'm waiting for the election. No. You're working on it now, and you can work on more than one thing. We can multitask, people, okay? We can definitely do that. It's just such a big excuse. And frankly, this civil rights is a non-party issue. It's a human issue, and for it to be up for debate is absolutely disgusting. Think about that too. It doesn't make any sense how not one person does not have their full civil rights. Freedom and justice for all. Oh, really? Freedom and justice for all. And who gets to make that decision? Why is the decision even made? Why is there even one? It should just be. I think the actions that people take from now on, from this day forward, have to be bigger than writing letters, bigger than shaking hands, bigger than sending money, donating money to an election. They have to be. You have to go up to your senator, up to anyone, your senator, congressman, congresswoman, and say, this is what I want. As much as you can, be in their face, get them to know your face, to know your name, to know where you live, what part of town you live in, to get to know your family, because you are the face of civil rights. Once people get to know your face and get to know you, there's a human being behind it, and hopefully they'll push a little bit more. But besides that, they'll feel the daily pressure that they don't usually feel by a letter, and they'll probably rub you on the arm and say, honey, I'm there with you, I hear you. And that's great. It's nice to be heard, but actions speak louder than words, and that's what we need. So get out there, do everything that you can. If you can't do something, have a friend do something on your behalf, but do everything you can physically. Get in someone's face, nicely, of course. Don't get in trouble if you don't have to. I'm not saying not to do civil disobedience, but just be very careful. But be present. Be physically present when you speak to someone. And don't take no for an answer, and don't take we're working on it for an answer. If they say work on it, you say when. I want to see this in writing. Put something out in the press. Make an official statement. Get them to live by their word, and hopefully we'll get what we need and what we feel, what we deserve, which is our full civil rights.